their hands on it, they begin to realize, now I understand. When they work with those gears, they begin to understand how they work. And then they see how the mechanical advantage that comes with that. And then it provides a foundation. It doesn't matter whether they go to college and pursue a career or whether they actually go into college, it's really worth it. And finally, it does work. We see with students that are pursuing STEM degrees in college today, we all worry about their ability to stay there. And a lot of students will change out of STEM degrees and go do something else. They persevere and they stay and they succeed. This is the elementary program, and these are activities. They're going to be in K through 5 this year. They're in your packet and you can read about them. The one that we talked about with the elementary kindergarten was Big Bad Wolf. That was structures. Middle school, there are 2 foundational courses, design and modeling and automation and robotics. Design and modeling, the students get introduced to a AutoCAD product by Autodesk where they actually do 3D modeling. The provost from Grambling talked about a 3D printer. Guess what? This is moving into high schools and middle schools. Once they learn how to do 3D design, they can then do 3D printing. We have partners with Project Lead the Way that help with the 3D printers. The prices have come down dramatically. These students they're going to walk into college or walk into business with a set of skills that go beyond what has been the traditional education process. Pathway to engineering. This is where it all started with PLTW, and it has grown. Foundations, Introduction to Engineering Design, and Principles of Engineering. In high school, they build bridges and they try to break them and try to understand why they did. It's just unbelievable. Here you go to college to learn that in civil engineering. There's a capstone course. One of the really important things about this is Project Lead the Way, after the students have taken a number of courses, they are given the opportunity to actually go look at a problem that no one has created a solution. And there are students that have taken PLTW courses that have developed knowledgeware, developed patents. They have gotten college scholarships. Companies have bought their knowledgeware and have given them essentially a free ride to their college career. Biomedical Sciences is the next one that PLTW did, and they're all foundational courses. One of those starts off with the fact that there's a lady that died in the classroom, on the floor of their classroom when the kids walk in the first day, and their job is to figure out why. And so then they start going through all the systems of the body. Finally, the new one that's just going to, that PLTW has committed to build is the high school computer science program. There is a introductory program called the Computer Science and Software Engineering that's in the engineering program, but that's going to be expanded to the full suite. And when you look at that, look at what we have. Simulation and modeling, artificial intelligence, cyber and security. Are we interested in that? You bet. What a way to get it started in high school. Again, a capstone course in computer problem solving and a capstone course in biomedical innovation. STEM, what is it? Well, we all have an idea. The U.S. Department of Commerce went through and they looked at it from a standpoint of economy and innovation. And that's what your WISE program is all about. The economics and innovation. There are 4 standard occupational classification codes that they say typically drive this: computer and math, engineering and surveying, physical and life sciences, STEM, and then you have the STEM managerial occupations. Then what they said is these are the undergraduate degree programs and fields that will drive this. And you will see computer and math, engineering and surveying, physical and life sciences. To the right are the number of majors. In your packet, all of you have the occupations and the undergraduate programs that fall into that field. Gosh, you're doing great. What are the conclusions that they came out of this? The greatest advancements in our society derive from people who have studied STEM or worked in STEM areas. Never have so many of us been so appreciative of what so few have done. That was a quick paraphrase of Winston Churchill. But truly, if you look at how many people we have professionally working in STEM or even have STEM education, it's a small portion of our population. We know that we've got a problem. I would submit that Project Lead the Way helps the pipeline. You folks are going to do more than that. And then finally, we've got to grow a STEM workforce, and STEM jobs are the jobs of the future. What's our role with affiliate university at Project Lead the Way? We support national programs. My real effort is to try to grow Project Lead the Way in the state of Louisiana, provide training for teachers, certify high schools so that when a high school becomes certified, those students are eligible to get credit, college credit in some universities. Louisiana, we're not there yet, but they can get transcripted credit so that when they apply to a university, they can submit their transcripts. And lastly, we do teacher training. Those are the school districts in Louisiana and parishes. It's a snapshot in time. There are 31 Gateway to Technology middle school programs, 22 engineering programs, and 7 biomedical science programs. Barriers. I will let y'all read them, but when you do talk about 4- and 5-star jobs, prominently identify the STEM jobs, please, because there are a whole bunch of others that are out there that aren't STEM. And the other thing is, a number of us teach engineering technology. You go look for that on the list of those jobs, they're not there. I'm working with the Workforce Commission to try to get that to happen. Project Lead the Way courses are all elective in high schools. We need to do something to substitute. And I tell you, if you go look at these and you look at what the other substitutes are, I would submit they far exceed those abilities. College recognition, SACs, is a problem for us. I would really appreciate the help. Another thing is that with the WISE program, you could incent this program and start the pipeline flowing. And I would start with the project launch and put it in the elementary programs. That's fairly low cost. Create a fund, get matching funds from industry. They want to do it. They see results. And then lastly, I'll say you're going to have some people run it, and I sure would like to be part of that.
I want you all to meet Eddie. This is Eddie. Eddie, the fighting tiger. Eddie, as in Eddie G. Robinson, located right across the street from the Eddie G. Robinson Museum. Nothing has created more excitement at Grambling since the ribbon cutting for the Eddie G. Robinson Museum. This is the gathering place for students. It was supported by students and named by students. It stands out. Now, Grambling State University was founded in 1901 as an HBCU, but the primary purpose of Grambling at its founding was to provide a quality education for African American students. That continues to be the mission of Grambling, but Grambling has always accepted all students, regardless of race and gender, religion, and all of that. It continues to do that today. Now, consistent with our mission, Grambling State University prepares students for success in a variety of careers and in the preparation for life. The university makes an effort to align its program offerings with the workforce needs. And of course, Grambling State University has a significant economic impact in the northern Louisiana region. And we are consistently producing students to serve our state, to serve our nation, and impact positively the workforce needs. Now, Provost Walton is going to speak about specific examples of our success, particularly in the STEM areas. Dr. Walton.